something.
That's exactly what she's doing.
Just, yeah, I was gonna say, like, slightly intended considering the game we're playing, but, like, also on a legitimate scale.
Right. Alright, where do you think we should go, or I should go from here then at this point?
Whatever mission you gotta do, let's do it. The only thing I can't do is maybe, like, zoo, because you do get to fight that, and later on down the line, there's some bonus quests that I don't particularly care to do.
Okay, whatever you...
Specifically the last two. Anything before that is perfectly fine.
Okay, well, I have this urgent Comrades departure quest.
Okay, so here's the thing. The departure quest for the future is really nice, but it is kind of like an after you're done with the story.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. Then I am starting, what is it, Urgent, the Calamitous Calabros. And I'm going to create a custom lobby, select, no password.
Very well.
Oh, Karl. Okay. Yeah, custom.
Take care out there.
Now I just search.
Yep, I had to figure out how to do this last night. It was a pain.
It's not that bad once you get used to it.
No, but for whatever reason, my brother's lobbies weren't showing up.
Yeah, because spaghetti code.
Yep, no, it was
It doesn't seem like me and you are going to have any issues, though.
No, and then after mine crashed and I reloaded and I started doing the lobbies and we started swapping, it started working at that point.
Yeah. I don't know, it's weird.
Have you joined? I didn't see your
I
name
have.
pop up. Cool.
Yeah, that's another thing. Whenever you're doing the loading thingy that we're in right now, supposedly everybody in your party is supposed to show up and be able to interact with the Practoire that shows up all at the same time. That is not what happens.
I kind of
Everybody
figured.
stays in their own little training area, and nine times out of 10, the UI will show up. There are times that the UI will not show up at all. You will just see that timer, and that is it.
Your stats are kind of low. You're right. They're kind of wonky. Why are they so low?
You'll see.
Okay. Well, you have them named as Noctis, so I'm assuming it's a Noctis build somehow.
No, it's just what the character looks like, minus the facial hair, which kind of throws it off.
Gotcha. Okay. 2 questions. One, the food thing. So the food only applies to our next mission once we're finished here, correct?
Yes, however, ingredients are more than just a stat buff at the end of the mission. If you go down in battle, that is a revive. As long as you have an ingredient, you can keep going.
Okay. I didn't know that. That's good to know.
Yeah, a lot of people usually don't know that.
And then if we pair up and do missions, we seem to get like a little bonus if we do the secret quest, right?
Yeah, the secret quest will always just make sure another player comes back alive.
Right.
I don't think you're going to have that issue with me.
No, and I didn't have that issue with my brother either. My question to follow up on that though is shit, now I lost my train of thought. The multiplier seems different with me and you than it did with me and him.
It just changes. Sometimes you'll get a multiplier across everybody. Usually it's determined by players in the party. I don't think it goes based on level difference, but it just depends. I know the multiplier is a little bit random.
Okay, because me and my brother were getting like a 1.9 last night, and me and you were getting a 1.5 is what I saw. Damn, yeah. 100% neutrality on every element. Goddamn, bro.
Did you see the strength stat?
No, I didn't. I just saw the nullification of everything.
You're about to see how bars disappear.
I already see it. Jesus.
Yeah, tactical nuke incoming.
Damn. Well, resource spawning. Here we go.
Yeah, you can say that.
Well,
You know, I'm not... it gives you praise. Well, disappointing. Oh, it broke.
so I understand that everything's built on weapons, but I do feel like I've tried doing the Spiracorn defense in the tunnel, and
Here's the thing, the only thing that really affects your level is your health and your HP. Outside of that, most of your strength, like spirit, vitality, strength, obviously elemental resistance, defense, all of that are determined by your weapons, because the materials that you're gonna get from your weapons will not only imbue your weapons with certain attributes, but also the stat bonuses that they give off per item
right.
will be the biggest factor in most of your abilities.
Right. There's no secrets on the overworld or anything during these fights?
No.
Okay, just double checking.
I mean, occasionally, like, pick up items you can pick up. Like, sometimes there's better ingredients on the ground or whatever, but it's not very often.
Damn, tactical nuke is an understatement.
That's okay. Wait until you see my strength stat in the next mission. I won't change my gear to throw your scent off.
Jesus.
Glad you made it back.
I was reading something about like secret cooks as well.
Yes. Okay. So, more than Monica
Sorry
can
for the
cook.
wait.
Yeah, I've had
Iris.
Core and Ariana.
Rations
Or
can
Ariana
satisfy one's
show
hunger,
up
but
once.
only a proper meal
So,
can
Core
feed
can
one's
cook.
soul.
Aranea can cook. Sid can cook, but it's like super rare. Cindy can cook. Obviously Monica can cook.
Is there a benefit to that?
Yes. Okay, so when you have a special guest like that cook, instead of just getting, the sum of your ingredients put together for a stat bonus, you'll get a special meal. So with Core, it's always that seafood platter. With Cindy, it's always a salad. With Sid, it's a meat sandwich.
You're the talk of the town, kid.
I foresee great things on your good luck to you.
I don't remember what RNA gives.
I don't remember what she gave.
Find anything good out there?
Fuck. What's his name? Oh, he's from the movie. He's the person you're talking to at the start of the game.
The big boy?
Yes, I can't think of his name, and it's making my brain hurt trying to think of it.
I already forgot it.
But he can cook occasionally. It's a big meat platter.
He's usually in your party.
He can be.
He's
yeah.
always in my AI party so far. Like, it's almost exclusively him.
Oh, that's cool. And Gentiana can occasionally cook for you too.
Oh, really?
Which is really cool. Yeah. Outside of that, I don't know if there's anybody else. That's just who I've
Will
encountered.
you lend us a hand?
Gotcha. I'm setting up the same quest again.
Ooh, wait, hold on. Don't set up that quest yet.
Okay.
How much money do you have?
Good luck to you.
This will make sense in a minute.
21k.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna love me for this. You think hand holding you through 15 towards the end of it was something? You'll get a real kick out of this. All right, do you have Old Lestalin opened up yet?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, go to Old Lestalin.
What's up?
Yeah, I do.
Thanks again.
Well, I already bought the weapons that were available there, if that's what you're talking about.
Nope. This is something that's not very well talked about within or outside of the Final Fantasy community. Mostly because people don't tend to explore. I came across this by chance.
Well, like, I explored the whole city, but there was nothing out of the ordinary or anything that I'd say was unusual besides Kenny or the shopkeep for the diner or whoever it was.
Okay, starting from the truck, go all the way to the opposite side. Alright, once you reach that gate, a little bit before it, the scaffolding on the left, go past it.
That
You'll see an
Nathan Thorland
opening
is
to
a
the
living
stairs.
legend in the
Go
Anglican
down
faith.
those stairs.
I guess the gods really do walk among us.
Once you've reached the bottom of those stairs, there's a guy out
Oh,
there.
the fisherman.
I thought you were a demon for
You
a
might
second.
recognize him from a few side quests from the original game. Talk to him and see what you can find.
Well, he sells meteor shards.
Uh-huh.
Nothing like the great outdoors to take your mind off
Which
it
means
all.
as long as you have items that you don't particularly need, even if they're just weapons, you can get rid of them to him for a good couple gil occasionally, and buy shards when you need shards.
Oh. Well,
So that's really good for opening up the map.
I guess. Yeah. I feel like that's counterproductive, though, for
It's
the
not.
weapons.
It's really not. You'll be grinding
The world may be
missions so
troubled, but
often,
these waters sure ain't.
trying to get materials that you'll need for some of the better builds late game.
Well, okay, so you say that, though, but playing by myself, I literally, just playing with you on one round, basically doubled all the items I got doing it by myself.
Yes, however, that only applies if A, the game doesn't make one of us force out of our game and AI out, because if you AI out, you lose the bonus mission immediately. And secondly, even though you have the increased items, there are weapons you will need specific things for to upgrade them. And the drop chances on those are not particularly high, even with a perception boost. So you're gonna be stuck farming them regardless, so you'll have the items you need, even just a bunch of leftover items you don't need more often than not, which you can put towards buying the meteor shards.
Gotcha. I have to figure that out. I have to figure out which ones I do or don't need at that point. That's all trial and error.
Yeah. I mean, best thing you can do once you've got an idea of what you're doing, as far as like what a weapon build goes, or just building a specific weapon at that time, make a list of what you have and what gives the best stat bonuses that you can get out of the items per XP, because what you want to do when you're upgrading your weapons is as much of a stat bonus as you can for as little XP as possible.
You're the talk of the
Right.
town,
With
kid.
that, I will
Which hunt will you
explain.
join?
So you can apply more. No, I get the concept.
Yes, but there's a way you can take advantage of how that system works.
Gotcha.
So if you have a second avatar,
A fine choice.
once you do the daily quest about 6-ish times, sometimes a little less if you get lucky
Do be
with
careful.
the
I created a camp.
item
FYI.
drop, you can talk to Esma back behind Iris' shop. You can trade in the elemental stones that you get from the daily mission for a tier 3 crafting boost. So the cool thing about having alternate avatars is that all of the stat boosts and the timers for those bars are completely separate at all times. So you can always get the stat bonus on your secondary character and only use them when you're making an upgraded weapon. So that you will always have, I guess, more of like a blacksmith character than anything. And as long as you're not using that character, then that timer will never go down.
Huh. I kind of saw that in a forum, but I wasn't sure about it.
Yeah, it works. I accidentally made the mistake of doing it on my main character and thus knocked this was one.
Gotcha. Are you joining?
Yeah, in a minute. I gotta run back up to the mission request thing. Going for the crack, right?
Yeah, same thing. They the shells are very useful right now, I think.
I'm gonna be 100% honest, I don't remember what they did.
There's one of them that's giving me +3 in spirit, magic, and defense.
Okay, so yeah, that's actually not that bad.
No, that's pretty good.
I just barely made that. I got in with like 8 seconds left.
Hey, barely is making it.
Yeah. Well, at least this time you'll actually get to see my stats properly.
Oh, 3,406. Holy shit. Yeah, I stared at the everything that you were fucking negating. Jesus Christ.
The funny thing is if I actually pop what my sigil's supposed to do, it jumps to like 4,000-ish, give or take.
What is it supposed to do?
So what it does is for a major decrease in, I think it's magic? Yeah, it's a 50% 50% decrease in magic. However, it's a 70% increase for strength and a 20% increase to your total health.
Huh.
But what it does is it increases the target's attack for a short amount of time. However, I don't really need to pop the bonus because of a weapon I have. The stats that my specific setup has, even though it's altered from somebody else's build, I kind of just casually hit the damage cap with the one weapon anyway. But the big downside to Aura is it takes the slot of your curative spell, so I can't heal unless I have a weapon that has lifesteal or somebody heals me instead.
Oh, what about a weapon that has cure on it?
I wouldn't be able to use it.
Oh, even if it was equipped to a weapon.
Yes, because it's a curative spell.
Gotcha.
All that would do is add a modifier to the curative spell slot instead of healing me instead. Which is okay, because I have a weapon for life drain if I really need to heal something and nobody else is up. But I don't see that being an issue since you're doing low-level missions and I've got a weapon that has a base attack of 258, a strength modifier of 651, and I have a double-slotted prefix. Basically what it does is I have the same prefix in both slots, so it's Penetrator X. What that does is it reduces a target's defense by 50% when attacking. I have 2 of those. So they just have no defense when I'm attacking. So I basically have a fuck your armor build.
Just waiting on you to start up.
Yeah. And the only thing that can really negate that is, and it's not even a full negation because of the defense, is a resistance to pole arms. And even then that doesn't really do much, because of how high my strength cap is.
Right. Yeah, my strength went down with the healing or the Oracle sigil.
Yeah. Well, each of the sigils you'll unlock have different modifiers.
Yeah, no, I kind of figured, but the first one I start off with, my strength went down immediately.
your the people running your camp?
Just did my first one as I logged in today.
What did you pick?
I have the guide up. I chose the treasury chick.
Okay, good. The only thing you want to focus on is just your treasure. Don't worry about the guild. Don't worry about the meteor shards.
Wasn't it the outpost or the other one it says to worry about too?
So at each outpost you'll get to pick, I think, either 2 or 3 different people running it with boats around it. Always pick the treasures because treasures can factor into both your money and your wattage. Because if you get items you don't need or don't want, you can just sell them off. And then if it is something actually useful, you can apply it to whatever you're going to apply it to. Whereas with
treasures, 20% Imperial discount, treasures, item shop opening.
I don't remember which shop it's opening, but yeah, that's kind of the same
Auden
route I went.
Lunder. Aiden Lunder.
Welcome back.
Okay, so that's the second. No.
Nordushkian Garrison.
Norduskian Garrison, yeah. Yeah, so that's that other funny shop where I can get more weapons that I'll never use.
One can't wage war on an empty stomach, so eat up.
Yeah, the recommendation is that. Oh,
yeah, that's an okay shop. But what I would do is primarily just focus on your treasures, because that'll, like I said, it'll go towards money.
Yeah, but literally, I got that's every single treasure that you can get, and then the last one is either item shop or guild donations. So I think the item shop is probably better.
Yeah. Well, if I remember correctly, that item shop has some pretty good stuff in it too, which I'm not gonna complain.
Right. Alright, what can I upgrade? Can I fix you, Warblade? Or did I fuck you up? Okay, if I can get 10 levels into my spirit, where are we at? Spirit, 10 levels. I think that might work. Let's see if I recovered you. No.
If you mess up a weapon, don't worry about trying to fix it. You'll be able to dismantle weapons and start them from scratch later. So honestly,
what do I get? Do I get resources back for dismantling?
Yes. So the way that works is having so much of a stat in a weapon, instead of getting the items you used into it back, you'll get more of like a condensed version of what stat it's modifying. So like, say you've got so much strength in it, you'll get either a strength shard or a strength gemstone back. Which a shard I think is anywhere from 4 to 7 of a stat, and a gemstone is like 20 of a stat, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, I actually can look in my inventory real quick. Yeah, okay, so a shard is 7 and a gemstone is 30. But you're basically getting the condensed version of whatever stat you're modifying with it.
Interesting.
Got her all tuned up for you.
So if you botch weapons now, I wouldn't worry too much about trying to fix them. You'll be able to do way more with botched weapons later down the line. So what I would do at the moment is focus on opening the map up and doing your urgent
Not too
missions,
shabby.
because that will immediately get you opened up to significantly better resources.
Find anything good out there?
Because
Well, I have
don't know if
I
it's-
have a ton of missions. I don't know if you can tell. I just don't feel like I'm strong enough to do those. If that makes sense.
yeah, but I mean, I hate to be a nerd and quote a Marvel movie, but like you have a Hulk.
Well, blow me
No,
down.
and I get that. So like it's a complete different scenario. So like I'm understanding
They're all
that. I
tuned
just
up
gotta.
for you.
Okay, so wait, my Tadayoshi can't go up any further than this, only to level 60.
It can okay. Even at what it's at now, does it have little bars that you
Nope.
can fill up?
Nope, that's why
No
I'm
bars?
asking.
Okay, so later, this is something else you'll get, which is part of the dismantling process.
You find
Once you
anything
upgrade
good
a
out
weapon
there?
to a certain point, you can dismantle it and get something called Meteorite. What Meteorite does is it upgrades the weapon's level capacity by 10 levels.
Gotcha.
Which,
Got her
I
all
mean,
tuned up for you.
that's pretty self-explanatory from there, so...
Yeah, it is.
There's but yeah, which is why I'm letting you know if you like super fuck up a weapon, don't try to fix it. You'll be
No.
able to fix it down the line
That ain't half
and probably not only make a better weapon, but once you get certain weapons, you can
Find anything good out there?
build them up just to break them down for the specific stats that they need broken down to benefit other weapons for a build, which is how I have my daggers built the way I have them with all of the resistances.
Not would you look
Because
at
the
that?
daggers that I
She's
have
a real beaut.
are, even though I'm not using them, they are what
Got
is
her all tuned up
100%
for you.
absolutely affecting my elemental resistances.
Gotcha. Do all
Yeah.
4 equipped weapons apply to your stats at the same time, or do they? Is it just?
like they do in 15, all of the stat buffs from having a weapon equipped is passive.
Interesting.
Now, the thing about that is the stat buffs themselves are passive,
See you around.
but the
You're the top.
afflictions
bright
they have,
ideas?
so say like something has what's a good example? There's a
We're
sword that you
bringing
can
the
get
life back
pretty
to
early on.
Lucis.
I think it's called the Onikiri.
Yeah, I think I already got it.
Transmission complete.
Okay. It has a fire element to it. It's not flame bound, so it doesn't deal fire damage on attack. But in order to upgrade it, you will need to upgrade not only its
It's looking
fire
brighter already.
resistance stat, but you'll also increase, I think it's magic and vitality. So even if you're not using that weapon, that fire resistance will still apply to your character.
See ya.
Same thing with magic damage for your offensive spells and your passive vitality.
Well, now that you
And
tell me
defense.
that, I'm removing that crossbow that I fucked up, or I'm removing that crossbow, and I'm putting that other katana I thought I fucked up back on, because that has
on.
a higher defense.
Yeah, so
Not
see,
that much
even
higher.
fucked up weapons to an extent. I'm not gonna say that for every weapon, because even I have a few that
I
I've
can
kind of
barely
botched
keep up
pretty
with you.
badly and have yet to fix. Even if they're not particularly useful, they're still useful to some capacity.
Alright, I'm starting the defense too tough to tame mission.
Yay, horses!
I couldn't stop them by
Thank you.
myself.
Yeah, they're a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I couldn't keep
I
up.
wish
I
you a
would
safe
teleport
return.
and they would just run past me.
I'm blind because I can't. Okay, never mind. I'm not. line's just a little slow today. Yeah, okay, so the reason they're just kind of walking off and not getting hit by your ward strike is because they have to be standing still, otherwise your ward strike won't connect. For the same reason, if an enemy moves slightly to the left or the right when they're ward striking with Ragnarok in normal 15, that's kind of how that works.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's just I couldn't keep up with them. Even if I was fighting one, 3 were running by me and I couldn't warp strike to do anything about it. That was all I was saying.
Yeah, I understand. I had the same issue starting out.
Bigs and wedge are options for leaders. That's funny.
Yeah. I think that's for it's either Old Listalum or the Meldacio HQ.
Meldacio.
By that, yeah. Look at you looking up stuff without me having to tell you.
Well, yeah, that's I always do.
I know.
You have to. You got to be prepared for shit like this, because I don't know anything about this, so I had a ton of questions.
Well, you're playing with a living, breathing dictionary of everything about this game, so ask away, dude.
Yeah, I can tell you like it. You pretty much have already, how do I say it? I've already asked a bunch of the questions I already had, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no magic whatsoever. That's funny. I
Nope,
just realized
don't
that.
need it. I don't need it. No, I do have a magic build if I should so desire, but it's only really good for one element, and there's not a lot of things that are weak to that said element, so I don't get to bust it out very often. Oop. Let me know if you want to hit one. I'll think you hit one.
No, I'm good. I hit one.
Yeah, I saw. Because I was working at the hospital back there.
I'm getting away.
It was just slightly out of reach, so I couldn't do my forward whip attack.
I got to it just in time.
Oh, there was a thing on the ground. It was like an excellent steak or something.
I already picked one up.
Oh, you grabbed it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's good, because that's like a 5 or 6 star ingredient.
Yeah, I kind of figured. As soon as I saw excellent, I was like, ooh, hello. I dropped potatoes, I think.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, the quality of the ingredients don't necessarily matter to what meal you're gonna get as much as the buff from said meal you'll get. So you can have certain ingredients and get the same meals, but the quality of those ingredients will give you the better stat buffs
Glad you made it back.
Right.
from the same meal. So it's more or less just an upgraded version of the meal, I guess.
Oh,
Man, I'm
somebody.
the only person that didn't get one.
So I was gonna say, usually it feels like the AI doesn't pick up any good ingredients.
They do. It's not often, but
It's hard to
Usually they
recreate
get the
taste
can
of
of
but I
meat
make
for
do
me.
with the seasonings I have.
that's what they usually grab for me too. But it really just depends. Sometimes they get good stuff, sometimes they just don't.
Gotcha.
You're the talk of the town, kid.
Next
Thank-
mission.
I foresee great things on your horizon.
Driving Miss Daisy.
So, while doing the blue missions are good for your materials, urgent missions are the only ones that will actually allow you to expand your map. So think of the red ones as story progress, not counting departure.
Gotcha. The only other.
Because
Well, I have 4 of them then I can do.
yeah, because the urgent missions are essentially what are gatekeeping you from opening up your map, because you can't bypass those specific nodes until that one specific mission is completed at least once.
Right. Well, let's bring the tank. I'm doing the urgent, the baleful Bandersnatch. Hulk smash.
A fine choice.
Very much so, because I wanted to double check something,
Do
because
be
this was
careful.
a mission that I used to use a quote-unquote magic build of sorts with. This fight does not seem fair. They have a 20% weakness to pole arms. As if I don't need any more damage.
I think it's all good.
I mean, it's good, just not for them.
Yeah, fuck them. Who gives a shit? Kill them
That's
all.
true. Dead.
Ah, I crashed.
Did you?
Yep, as soon as you joined. That's funny.
Little bit.
It's gotta be funny or else I get angry.
That's true. I don't know if it still works now or not, but there used to be a way you could break the game to get free roam on the actual map. But I think they patched it out, but even then traveling the map is really tedious. Even though it is marginally different from the actual map. From 15, you get no extra transportation, and it's a hassle to walk all the way around. But it's cool to see if you're really dedicated to doing it.
Right. Yeah, I'd be curious to see how the entire
How the
continent
map and the
looks.
world was
Yeah.
affected. Yeah.
Because obviously going to, like, what, Galden Key? Like, that was interesting.
Yeah,
Or even
or
Hammerhead. Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically you can see Hammerhead, though. Because
No,
when you
yeah,
do
yeah.
the departure mission... Oh my god, I just thought of something. If we do departure, you're gonna see me Gladio in real time.
You're the talk of the town, kid.
And
I can
that'll
barely
be
keep up with
interesting.
you.
Alright, I'm trying this again.
Very well.
Wait.
Take care
Alright,
out there.
created. The one little downfall I don't like is how come we don't get sword? Like a normal sword.
Because, oh god, I'm invisible. Technically, the King's Glaive never really got weapons like that. They were always trained in, I guess you would call it specific weapon art. So they would get like lance, maces, polearms, which I mean technically anybody can use polearms, as long as you're not Gladio, Prompto, or yeah, really just Gladio and Prompto. And crossbows, because you see the funny thing is, and this is the one thing that I actually have an issue with, There are guns on the shop walls.
But
There is
we
not a single gun that you can use in the game for Comrades.
right.
You are limited to just the crossbows.
And the guy that brings you in, like you were saying, he actually uses guns.
I think so, yeah.
No, he does.
And then obviously when you're fighting Pronto, he uses guns.
Ugh, I'm in a glitch.
Yeah, me too.
I'm at a camp where I could teleport.
Well, you can teleport normally in camps.
No, I mean like I have warp points.
Yeah, that's normal.
No, it's when I have the warp point, it doesn't allow me to access the campfire.
Okay, so you've got actually broken camp.
Yeah, that's every time I get the warp point, I don't get campfire. So I see no one around me. I can't exit out.
See if you can go outside the.
Whoa,
exit
wait.
the camp and go around the map.
Wait, camp just fix itself. But you're not here, are you?
No. My game froze. Didn't crash, but it froze out. So I quit my game. That being said, you should still have an AI version of me helping you if you want to try and run it that way.
No, you're not here.
At all?
No. How do I can't leave camp, can I?
You should be able to abandon camp.
How do I abandon camp?
Try both of your pause buttons. There should be an abandon mission. Or if you can start your mission, do that and then abandon quest. Either of those should work.
Well, I guess I'm departing to bail.
Yeah.
Like, how long is that gonna stay up on my screen? Jesus. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, I'm waking up in front of a tent.
You're the talk of the town.
Alright,
I
let's try
foresee
this for
great
a
things on your
third
horizon.
time. The Balfour Bandersnatch. Words are hard.
Thank you. Do be careful.
Camp is created. Are you there, good sir? Did he completely crash? No?
get your game to fix, or
Yeah, I've been waiting on you. I'm in the lobby.
okay?
Level 79. You ain't nothing. You're weak, son. Weak.
I could go all the way down to level 2.
It's even weaker, son. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you want to get not even remotely pricked by any of my weapons.
What's the highest level you've seen someone?
Well, I know level cap is 99.
Have you seen that?
Maybe like twice. But this game is also pretty dead now, so
Right. No, yeah, but
it's not.
I don't know when you did or didn't play.
I've been playing this for maybe 2 years.
Have you basically been doing it solo?
I did a lot of it solo, yeah.
There's Gutsko. That's the guy you're talking about, I think.
Nope.
I just see magic spells hitting this mind flare nonstop as I'm attacking. It's kind of funny. Ooh, an antique coin. That's weird.
Yeah.
Where's this little mind flare come from? Why won't it let me target it?
It had your grab animation. Usually when that happens, sometimes the game breaks and doesn't allow you to attack specific enemies.
Motherfucker.
Me over here pole dancing with the run.
Couldn't even get up.
Can play. Oh god, he's like right behind you.
Oh shit, there's two of them.
Yep. I gotta end this quickly.
Dun, dun. There's a huge opportunity for dun 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 dun. How are you not playing that?
It's funny you say that. It does play it. Just not after a normal mission.
He needs to be playing it more. More.
I think the only time I've heard it actually play out in this is after a final boss. Which, if I'm not mistaken, there's
How about
three
go whip something
technically
up for you?
Hey, core.
Woo, seafood platter.
There you go.
I hate that the photorealistic
Nothing to
food in this
boost your
game looks
spirits
so
like
good.
a good meal.
Thank you, Matt Mercer. Thank you for cooking for me.
You know, considering how much you like Matt, I'm curious to know if you watch Vox Machina or not.
Yeah, I was talking about it all day today, actually. Yeah, I made a couple Scanlan jokes.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, no, I play D&D too.
I play it, just not very often.
We play every other week. I am Aarakocra warrior.
Nice.
So I am a bird person. I am 1.5 to 2 years old. I am not even quite sure how old I am. I was found in a forest by myself, and I was raised by a couple humans for about a year, and then kicked out and told basically survive on your own.
Any bright ideas?
And I've been a survivalist.
Wait a minute, that's not right. Humans aren't supposed to raise kids like that. Only birds
Got
are.
the power.
Hey, that's what happened. So yeah, that's my character's background story, and I don't know
Say
if you've
hi to
ever
your
played
pals.
Zelda or not,
You're
but
the talk of the town, kid.
my character is
barely
actually
keep up
named
with you.
Rito.
I already know where this is going.
Well, it's a bird person.
Yeah, I know. I've also played Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm. Well, his name is Zaraith, but his nickname is Rito. But yeah, no, it's fun. Alright, I created a quest for the Curse Karl. I don't know how to say that. Or I'm creating a quest for it right now. But no, I can't wait for Season 3. It actually starts in
fine
like 2
choice.
weeks.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, same. I really enjoy
Take
Vox
care out
Machina.
there.
Ashley's in this game. Did you realize that?
Maybe?
She is. She's one of the women in the back of the by the power plant. You can
yeah.
clearly tell it's her fucking voice.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of the random NPCs. As soon as I did my first walk around the city, I could tell it was fucking her. I was like, ah, that's Ashley.
Yeah.
I actually, like, I love Matt. Matt's amazing, but my favorite character by far is probably Travis. Him fucking Grog. Grog is amazing. Oh, I have a beard.
Yeah.
I
Oh
would-
my god. Well, okay, so you know that one fight scene where Grog is squaring up to that one big dude right in front of like a big ass building?
In the second
I
season?
watched.
Or in the first
Yes.
season?
Second season. He has his beard, so definitely second season.
Okay, yeah. Bearded Grog is
Um,
great, Grog. Continue.
um, having already watched it, I watched a clip of that fight, but it's standing out for a hero playing during that fight. For some reason, that just made that whole scene infinitely better, and I'm not sure why.
That's funny.
It is funny, but it also felt right, and kind of like a missed opportunity, but it felt right.
I can see that. I love it. I can't say enough positive things about the actual show and the effort that they put into it, and the fact that they want it to be
absolutely,
successful. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's only, like the entire Critical Role cast.
Well, all but the one they kicked out.
Yeah. Who'd they kick out?
So if you really pay, girlfriend really watches them. She's the one that got me into it. But so when they first started airing, they had a 7th member or an 8th member. They kicked him out because I guess he was like I don't know if he was like aggressive or just difficult to deal with. I forgot what she said it was. But yeah, so
Gotcha.
they had another member.
Well, I know Robbie Damon, which is the voice of Prompto, and a few other characters. Was part of Critical Role.
Wait. Robbie does Prompto?
Yeah, Robbie does Prompto.
I didn't know Robbie does Prompto. Me and the girlfriend like Robbie a lot. Robbie, we were sad when his guest character had to dip out.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's not only the voice of Prompto, but if you didn't know,
These guys are fucking me up.
a portion of the Final Fantasy 15 cast actually have a Twitch and a YouTube together called Llama, which is loud, annoying, very annoying. They stream, I don't know if they've been online recently, but they used to stream fairly often.
No, I didn't know that at all.
Yeah. It's great.
But no, me and the girlfriend like Robbie. We got sad
Yeah.
when he had
Yeah.
oh shit. I didn't expect a second one to come around the corner. I wasn't looking. Well, I didn't look at the counter. I was just like, oh, we killed the one, we're good.
Yeah, no, there was in fact the third. But yeah, no, Robbie's the voice of Prompto.
I did not know that. It makes me appreciate Prompto a tiny bit more. Otherwise, I kind of don't like Prompto.
Once you play his DLC, you'll appreciate
I already did.
it more. Oh, did you?
Yeah, no, I don't appreciate him. I do not like Prompto.
Why?
His DLC is useless. He is useless.
That's not entirely true.
I
You just
disagree.
haven't found a situation where he actually benefits the fight.
Well, no,
Which, believe it or not, there's quite a few.
like it doesn't feel like there is because he doesn't feel like he does anything. He literally just
It won't
stands
feel
there.
like that at first.
His first shot is done when I kill the party, when I kill the enemies. Like that is one of my biggest pet peeves about Prompto.
That's
Well,
because he's a range-delayed character.
What happened to my fucking ingredient? Why did I lose my ingredient?
Well, let's dig in.
Did you go down at all?
I got knocked down, but I didn't die.
Rations can satisfy one's hunger, but only a proper meal can feed
I
one's
don't know
soul.
Whatever. We returned alive.
This time.
It's dangerous. Soupy doopy. I had a new friend join today. Soupy doopy. They also were a Final Fantasy 15 fan.
Yeah. It's a rabbit hole that's hard to come out of once you start to go down it.
You find anything good?
I don't know, I
out there?
really enjoy 15, but not as much as seemingly you, I would say.
You leave my 7 years in this game out of this.
And see, I haven't played in 7 years. Yeah, I'm the opposite. Which makes me laugh.
The only reason I have that much time in this game is because for the longest amount of time it was the only game I had.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's surprising.
But it wasn't just that. I really did like this game the first, and granted, I played it when it originally came out, so I played the roughest version of this. Because I also have the
Got her all tuned up for
demos
you.
that you can't get anymore, so like the Platinum
Find
Edition
anything
demo,
good out there?
episode Duske, and a few of the other ones, but yeah, it wasn't just that it was the only game I had, but it was also something that I could sit down, sink my teeth into, and like really be invested, because the soundtrack, the visuals, even though the game itself at the time was pretty bare bone, it was still really beautiful, and that made me appreciate it that much more.
I get that. And, I'm not hating on your play of it or anything, because we've all been through those situations. Like when I was a kid, one of my first games on my PlayStation was Final Fantasy VII without a memory card. Do you know how often I played that first disc over and over and over and over and over and over? I get it. You don't have to.
Imagine a lot.
Yeah, you don't have to explain yourself to me. Like, I totally get it.
Yeah, too bad now, whenever you play it on the Xbox, you don't get that benefit, so you can't play it over and over. It's all one condensed game now.
What do you mean?
So, in the quote-unquote remaster, not the remake, that you can get on Xbox and PS4, you can't just start from anywhere. It's all condensed into one long-form game, instead of being split up into 4 segments.
It's never been split up into 4 segments. I don't understand what you're saying. 7's my favorite game of all time, so I know it very well. So I'm very, very confused at what you're saying. Because I have every version of Final Fantasy VII. I have it on the PC, I have it on my Xbox, I have it on the Xbox 360 or Xbox One, I have it on the PlayStation 3, I have it on the PS4, I have a digital version, I have a non-digital version, I have 2 copies, I have the greatest hits and the regular. I have the Rebirth. I have the Remake. What are you referring to?
Wasn't the original 7, I mean, granted, it was a PlayStation 1 game, but, like, wasn't it not split into more than one disc?
It was 3 discs.
Okay, then yeah.
But it's splitting into 3 discs has nothing to do with the gameplay itself. I don't understand your comment based on that, I guess. Because it being split has nothing to do with it being on the disc. The disc is because the PlayStation was so limited on its memory.
Yeah. Well, it's not just that. So what I mean by that is each disc held a portion of the game.
Technically, no.
Well, no, but at the same time, yes.
Correct. But you can literally access the entire game from the first disc, and that's been proven.
Well, yeah.
Without cheats.
But I know.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Because speedrunners have broken it recently. Again.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I got excited when they did it.
The comm skip?
Yep.
Yep.
But, like you were saying, playing the first section of the game without a memory card. To those who didn't know about what we do, and perceived the game as I had described it, whereas portions of the game were split into the separate discs.
Thank
You
you.
don't get that feeling of being able to just put the disc in, start it with
Do
no
be
memory
careful.
card, no saves, and just re-experiencing that first portion of the game, whereas now where it's all just condensed into one big digital game.
I much
in
rather
order
have
to-
that though, so you don't lose.
I would too, yeah, I agree, but you lose that feeling of playing through that first section again, because now in order to do that, you have to completely start a whole new save file.
Correct. Which I like, but I dislike at the same time. Because like my new favorite addition to games is achievements and trophies.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care much for that. Is it a perk? Yeah, but
I
it's not
enjoy
something
giving.
I focus on.
I enjoy it giving me a goal because like I beat games and I'm like, what am I gonna do in the game now? Seeing an achievement gives me that goal or a sense of drive to want to accomplish that goal. So for me, it's added incentive to play.
Yeah.
So I understand a lot of people don't like it and don't focus on that. That's not how I look at it. For me, like, what's a good example? Like, okay, so we use 15 as an example. Before the DLC came out, I platinumed it. I was done. I beat everything in the game. I had every achievement in the game. To that point, there was no point in continue playing. I was level 80, but I didn't feel a need to get to level 100 or 99. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, the achievements help give me an added incentive or goal to accomplish in this game. Or in all games, actually. Do I completely play just based on that? No. But I do like the added goals. I started up a lobby for Robo Resurrection if you would like to join. What?
You're about to see me do a mission in sub 30 seconds.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Well, provided the game cooperates at least.
Baby, I'm back.
Just in time, too.
Nah, it's not like I would miss anything. We have another 5 minutes at the fucking camp. Technically.
That's true.
It's funny how you were in stream with me the other day and we were talking about games and you're like, yeah, we seem to have a lot of games in common. It made me laugh because a lot of the games we do have in common that you were like, yeah, these are kind of the same. And I was like, they are. A lot of those I have like platinumed or completely done on the PlayStation. It made me laugh. So like
Yeah, I can see that.
like Tekken 7 as an example. I saw that you played Tekken 7.
Okay. I feel bad for this because it was also the same reason I got Monster Hunter. I saw that there was a Final Fantasy related item in it, and it's
So?
the main reason I jumped the gun. But I mean, granted, I was kind of somewhat familiar with Tekken as I used to own Tekken Tag Tournament 2 on the PS2.
Yeah, that was a game that came out or was basically sold with it, essentially. Same with Tekken Tag.
Not the one I had. I had the blue disc copy, so I didn't get whatever that standard disc was
Yeah,
at the time.
Yeah. But no, I know what you're referring to, though. But yeah, Tekken 7, no, like, I platinumed it on PlayStation, and I did that within a week. But, like, I just, using that as an example, and, like, the Batman games, like, I have the Xbox 360 versions damn near platinumed, not the Xbox One versions yet. And you have the Xbox Ones done, not the Xbox 360 versions. That's what I mean by that.
Yeah. Oh, not the mission I thought it was. It'll still be done quick.
Excuse me.
Oh, there's my damage at. I could be hitting 7,000. It is certainly not here. There's my damage. I might have possibly been using the wrong my spear.
Oh.
One's
Where
for
does this
damage,
happen?
one's for life steal.
I'm the best support of all time. Yeah. Damn, you out supported me too. What the hell?
Yeah, and the funny thing is I can't even heal either.
I was healing and I got no support. I literally healed like 3 times before the end of the fight. But I've also had it where I heal at the end of the fight and I just screw around to get a bunch added to that, so that didn't happen there. It was weird.
Yeah.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Ooh.
Piece of candy.
I'd be more than happy to cook for you again
Ooh,
sometime.
piece of candy.
It's quite
Perception.
therapeutic.
Ooh, perception times 30%. That's actually useful.
Well, it's item drop times 30%.
Well, a rare item drop.
What? Mine just said an item drop.
So what it means by that is the drop rates of certain items will go up by 30%. So stuff like part specific breaks or well, mostly just that really. So like say you're warp striking, I don't know, a helix
Good to
horn,
see
you'll
you.
get a sturdy
Sturdy,
helix horn
yeah.
instead of a crooked one. Or for certain mechs that you can hit, you'll get a laser sensor instead of electrolytic condensers. I hate farming laser sensors. This build made me want to tear my eyes out trying to do it. There was a dry spell for like 3.5 months where I did this one mission non-stop because it's really the only mission you can get them from. And I had nothing
now.
coming in for
You're the
so
talk
long
of the
it's
town.
not even
I can
funny.
barely keep up with you.
Well,
And
that's
that's even with the 30% perception boost.
Alright, well, all my urgent quests are done.
Well, now I guess you just gotta open up the map a little bit then.
Well, I want to save up another 20k in kilowatts for the next sigil.
Gotcha.
The untouchable one.
That one's a good one.
Kind
I
of.
mean, your healing won't be as strong, but
Still.
it's really good for. Oh god, you're gonna have to relearn to parry again.
No, it'll be fine.
It's not as bad as Core, I swear.
Well, actually, you should have watched it earlier. I was fucking going through 2 or 3 of the vaults and swapping over to Gladius and easy pairing, no problem. Everyone else was dying 1 hits. I was getting pissed.
Yeah, it's like I said, when in doubt, Gladio it out.
No, I just did it just because I knew the good parries, and one of them was I don't remember its name, but it was like a Yojimbo, but it was like level 86 or something like that. So I was like, well, we're gonna parry this motherfucker. Like, I'm not even gonna play games with him. And he was pretty tough, actually. He was goddamn pretty tough. All right, I'm putting up the escort driving Miss Cindy. I'm creating it right meow. Did you say right meow? Do I look like a cat? Do I look all nimbly bimbly? Do I look like I drink from a saucer?
Take care out there.
No, maybe a little crazy though, considering you're calling yourself out on it.
Let me see your driver's license right meow. Did you just say meow? Do you think I would say meow right now, boy? Have you ever seen that? Do you know what I'm referring to?
Maybe. It sounds vaguely familiar.
It's from Super Troopas. Can you hear
The
this?
first one or the second one?
The first one.
Thorny did 6, but I think you can do 10.
That's probably why it sounds. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Can you hear the audio?
Barely. Yeah, I was wondering why that sounded familiar. I haven't seen that movie in a couple of years. I'm surprised I've even remembered what it is.
Are you on my stream?
I was gonna say yes to make you feel better, but no.
You're fine. You don't have to lie to me. I don't give a shit. Like, I appreciate the support.
Well, it's not that. It's just I have it open on my phone. I've just not been looking at my phone.
It's all good. I'm gonna put a link in the channel just in case you can't hear it, and that's what you should watch. That it's 1 minute 30 seconds. I'm gonna play it for myself just because I said it, because I have to listen to it now, or else I'm gonna kill myself.
Sorry about that.
Fair.
Alright now. Hand over your license and registration. You ready?
Egger root.
Hurry up now.
Hurry up, meow.
Sorry. There's something funny here, boy?
Don't need Celine Dion's wheat.
Well, then why are you laughing, Mr.
Damn.
Larry Johnson?
It's kind of like all. Oh wait, we got some rice.
Alright now, where were we?
I'll take it.
Sorry. Are you saying meow?
Am I saying meow?
Am I saying meow?
I thought.
Don't think, boy. Now, do you know how fast...
Meow? Do you know how fast you're going?
Now, what is so damn funny?
Yeah.
I could have sworn.
Do I look like a cat to you, boy?
Do I look like a cat to
Am I
you?
jumping around all nimbly, bimly? Am I drinking milk from a saucer? Well, do you see me eating mice? You stop laughing right now.
You got this, right?
I'm trying not to laugh at that shit, but it's too funny. No butts, meow. Oh my god, that's so funny. Do I look all nimbly bimbly? Like I'm drinking from a saucer.
I owe you one.
It feels so weird going back to these missions after achieving God status.
I can imagine.
I'm not scared to death. I'm not good at air.
For who? Kenny?
Yeah. Kenny Crow can be a party member.
Oh, really? Is that how you meet him?
That's one of the ways, yeah. There's also an achievement for fighting him, but,
isn't there an achievement for meeting him?
There might be.
I thought it was meeting him, not fighting him.
No, I think it's beating him. I know there's one for beating him. But, yeah, don't expect me to have the one for beating him, because I can't do it. It's the only mission aside from one other side quest that I can't beat.
You have the achievement for the Kenny thing, I think.
If there's one for meeting him, then yeah, absolutely. For the one beating him, no. Just no. That's not gonna happen anytime soon. When you go to try that fight and see what happens, you'll understand why.
Oh no.
It's okay, you can always point warp. Try to slow it down. Everybody's not on it anyway.
She runs straight into him. It's just funny. Oh, there's a curious egg.
Well, you're not gonna like what's about to happen. Let's just say I'll be with you in spirit.
Why'd you do it? You just dropped?
The game dropped me, yeah. But, I mean, technically you have my ghost data, so even though you won't get the double items, you'll still get through the mission at the very least.
I see that. AI doesn't even have your name anymore, just AI.
Yep.
You just went Super Saiyan.
Residenthiphop or what?
I'm guessing that's what his red thing is.
Yeah. That's cute. Especially considering he doesn't need it.
Yeah, I just saw him go full Kill King, I guess is the better way to explain it.
For me, doing these missions, all it would do is waste my MP bars. And as much as I don't need to use it, I really like the warp strike.
Yeah, I like the warp tricks too. They're easy and convenient.
Yeah, especially if you can get contextual parries. You'll stagger an enemy and it'll get this thing called a link chain.
Yeah, no, I've seen the link chains.
Yeah. So basically warp strike damage go first.
Have you noticed that the parries auto counter or something in this?
You got this, right?
It does sometimes, doesn't always work.
It seems to work every time I use my katana.
I guess it just depends on what you're using. Creatively, you be on the back of the truck for the whole slide speed to get move forward.
Rare marrow. I don't want to get rid of my Ager root though. I feel like that's better. Good experience.
Read the number below the star of your ingredients. That'll tell you what the rarity of it is.
It's a 2.
Good work today.
Alright, is that for the root or the other thing?
The root.
Alright, so what's the other one?
A 4.
want the forge.
I just assume I always want the Agar route for the experience. That was what I said.
No. The experience is dedicated per mission. So
But
even
Agar,
though XP doesn't increase per whatever you kill, it's just missions have a
set.
XP.
No, I get that, but the Agar route is
Glad
what
you
it
made it back.
usually from cooking gives you the XP bonuses and all food. That's why I've been like keeping
I
it.
haven't seen an XP bonus.
Well,
I've seen like
let's dig in.
perception.
I literally have gotten an XP bonus on every single dish except for the last one me and you cooked together. I just got it on this one too.
Rations
haven't
can
gotten
satisfy
one.
one's hunger, but
It
only
increases
a proper
XP
meal
by
can
20%.
feed one's soul.
No, more power to you, I guess.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking. I'm like, I seem to always get the XP bonuses if I take the Agar route.
Yeah, I've never gotten one with an XP bonus. I've always gotten one with a perception bonus or like an attack bonus.
Interesting. See, I
So,
never
like,
get the
that,
perception bonus.
That weird mushroom steak or whatever it is. The thing with the white gravy poured all over it.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually what I end up getting, and that's if I either get the root or a potato. But when it's Monica cooking, it's all randomized anyway. Because your ingredients don't matter, it's just the
Got her all
quality
tuned
of
up
them.
for you.
Because what Monica will do is she'll take the highest quality ingredient.
So long.
Alright, you're not ready for an upgrade.
Ready to get
How much
powered up?
more do I need 21k. I need 17.
Say hi to your
more.
pals.
You're the talk?
I foresee great things on your horizon.
You can always buy wattage too.
Yeah. Well, gotta get missions done eventually, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
If you pay attention to your missions, you'll see the amount of
wattage.
meteor charge.
Yeah, top right.
What I would do is I would just find whatever gives you the highest amount you can do, and then just kind of go from there. Because difficulty won't really be an issue since you've got me in your party.
Bandersnatch.
Alright, Bandersnatch
A
it is
fine
then.
choice. I wish you a safe return.
Wish you a safe return. Okay, I lied. I didn't know. See. Hey, there's an anger root. Bring Noctis back alive. I don't know if I can do that. He's already dead. Like, how am I supposed to bring him back to life?
He's not dead per se, just trapped in a shiny rock.
In this moment?
Yeah.
Actually,
he's not dead yet.
Correct. But he's not trapped in the rock either, because based on what they said story-wise in this...
Okay, yeah, technically he's on the island.
Correct.
I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, technically he's in the chamber Arden was held in. Minus, you know, being hooked to the shoulders. But yeah, basically right now he's just gathering strength.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen the movie?
I have seen Kingsgrave, yes.
I need to watch that. I need to buy it though, apparently.
It's a good movie, it's worth... I wouldn't say like it's not a very big one, but like it's just worth a couple bucks behind it for.
Grab me for a second. Oh, you did. Fuck. Oh, thanks. I need the confused. I get confused easily. Yes, I auto counter even if it's here. If you block right or parry right, you get the auto block or the auto counter. Seemingly. Oh shit, a magic pot. I wasn't here last time. Right? Holy shit, dude. Are you still in here? Hello? I'm gonna take that as a no. No wonder I'm struggling. You draw? What about the fail? Yep, I'm dead. Bro, what just happened? Dude, if I knew you were going to dip on me, I wouldn't have done this mission. I can't do this mission. My nuke disappeared on me. Dude. This turned into a quick, like, 2-minute fight to a fucking hour-long fight. Because oh my God. Probably should just quit. There's nothing I can fucking do here. Dude, man, I am actually very upset at this. The fuck happened? You fucking bailed on me, man. The fuck just happened? He's still in the chat. And I'm fucking dead immediately. Dude, what the fuck? I instantly don't want to play this game anymore. What the fuck, man? Really? Dude, teleport. What is going on? I'm genuinely willing now. Now I have to try to fight 3 or 2 fucking Bandersnatches by my goddamn self. Dude, what the hell, man? You left me to fucking fail. Like, I'm genuinely upset at this. You left me to fucking fail. Dude, where the fuck? Dude, seriously, what the fuck, man? Dude, what the fuck happened? Hello? What the fuck happened?
I have no idea.
What do you mean you have no idea? You stood there and didn't do anything. You watched me die, essentially. What happened?
I have no idea. I'm being genuinely serious.
Dude.
The game froze for a minute.
You were there. Your name was there. And then, like, you just didn't communicate or say anything that entire fight, bro. I'm kind of pissed. I'm kind of annoyed right now. I just had to fight those two fucking Bandersnatchers by myself and couldn't do anything. Did you fall asleep on me?
No, my shit just straight up froze for a minute.
Well, I was in that fight for like 15 minutes, so I don't know what just happened.
I genuinely don't know. I'm just as confused as you are.
I'm gonna walk away for a second and go to the bathroom. What just happened, man? This is fucking ridiculous. I'm back.
Any bright ideas? Bye now.
Well, if I select a Bandersnatch, am I gonna be left alone again?
No. I'm still 100% not sure what the fuck.
Well, either do I, because you weren't moving in the game and you didn't talk in the Discord chat, which is separate from the game. So, like, something happened.
Thank you.
And it was 15 minutes of fighting.
I don't think the Wi-Fi went out.
No, you were still in the party. It didn't say AI. It said Noctis. I was staring at your guy the whole fucking time. Because I'm like, what is he doing? Because it looked like you walked over to the river.
Yeah, well, I know when an AI is out, you do stand there for a couple seconds to like a minute or two.
No, you never moved. You only moved when you got hit. You walked over to the water by the creek, looked like you were getting ready to go fishing, and then you never moved. And it didn't go to AI. The last time it popped up, it said your name to AI instead. That didn't happen. It said Noctis the whole time. The lobby's open.
Okay.
Well, it's been working. Are you coming?
I might be stuck in a boot loop of death. It's doing a loading symbol, but I don't think it's loading anything.
Are you trying to get back to like the main screen or what?
No, I'm trying to get into the party. It said it found it, but I think there's a slight chance my game may or may not have crashed.
Might be time for a reboot.
It is possible. I'll give it a couple more seconds. See if it does anything. But it's not looking like it's gonna.
You're the talk of the town, kid, thanks to those photos.
What's up?
Yep, I'm gonna restart it real quick.
Alright. Omniguard or Untouchable?
Well, Omniguard makes it instead of your normal shield, you'll get like a weird force field over yourself within like a given area. Whereas Untouchable, you can still block and guard, but you'll do a taunt thing which will allow you to do a parry easier. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Say hi to your pals.
A group of hunters were out to sea when they spotted a huge ship floating around. He isn't sure if it's true. Right now, Have you met Talcott? They've even... Have a look around. I'll be here.
I don't know where I changed my clothes.
So, you see the tent that's in the base?
Mm-hmm.
You'll interact with,
The guy?
yeah, I can't think of his
Anything
name.
I can assist with?
Dustin. That's his name. Yeah, you'll talk to Dustin. And then if you go around the side to the actual opening of the tent, and you hit check, it'll allow you to clean off your clothes and your outfit.
Yeah, steam clean.
Yeah, not that it really does anything, but it makes you look nice.
Were you able to load?
Yeah, it should be working now.
Will you lend us a hand? A fine choice.
It's created.
Do be careful.
Why did my photo change? I hate my photo change. Are you trying to talk right now? Okay, well, I was looking at the Discord call and I saw your mic flashing like you were talking, but no words were coming. That's why I asked.
No, it might just be like just enough to be heard the fan in the background.
Jesus Christ, that took me like 20 minutes to fucking type on this one.
And the funny thing is that these don't even have like any elemental enhancement. It's just raw damage output.
I was trying to wear it down with poison and just teleport back and forth and poison if I could.
They are weak to light. I don't think you have anything that opens that up, but they are weak to light. I think whenever you're checking mission details, if you can see what the animals are, their weaknesses and strengths show up on their enemy card.
Welcome back. Dinner is served.
Lasagna item drop rate by 30%.
I'd be more than happy to cook for you again sometime. It's quite therapeutic.
I didn't see, I accidentally pressed A.
It's okay, it happens.
Good to see you. We're bringing the light back to Lucis.
The warrior
Bye now.
sigil. It's for dodging. Okay. Good to
You're
know.
the talk of the town.
I foresee great things on your horizon.
Well, shit.
Good luck to you.
I guess it's another banner snatch, but let me check my weapons.
You find anything good out there?
No, not that good. Shit. Do you like them shields? Whiskers are good. But not that good.
See you around.
Which hunt will you
Alright,
join?
I'm gonna set up another banner snatch.
Thank you.
Oops.
I wish you a safe return.
Did I really just fucking do that? That was so stupid. I went down to recruit AI instead, like a dipshit. Kenny Crow joined my party.
Hey, it's about damn time.
But I gotta leave.
I would try it with Kenny just because Kenny's always like 10 levels ahead of the party leader.
I definitely see that. But,
Yeah.
no. I'm stronger than Kenny.
I don't. Not fighting against him, you aren't.
No, but my stats say they are.
Kenny is the penultimate. Kenny is the penultimate boss of this game. He will fuck you up fast. As a matter of fact, remember that screenshot I sent you of Omega's stats?
Mm-hmm.
Let me find it real quick. Feathered friend. Kenny. Okay, yeah. He's got a 50% resistance to katanas and shields. He's got a 70% resistance to
You're the talk of the town, kid.
I can barely keep up with
spears. And he's completely immune to all elements. He's got a 1% weakness to daggers and maces. And then he's got almost 200,000. Or no, he's got almost 2 million health.
Take care out there.
So yeah, he's not a fun fight.
I was gonna say that's not what it said based on his
That's
recruitment.
just the boss fight. Yeah, that's just the boss fight version of him, though.
Well, the quest is up. Bandersnatch. I'm gonna do this one with you, and then I'm gonna get off. I've been streaming for 10, almost 11 hours.
Yeah, I know.
I forgot to ask, by the way, would you prefer that I call you Metal Goose, or would you prefer me calling you by your real name?
Either or, it doesn't matter to me.
Well, which would you prefer?
Counter question, which one are you more comfortable with?
They're both the same thing for me. They're my name, so it doesn't matter.
Well, that's why I'm saying that, because to me it doesn't matter. You can call me Metal, you can call me AllMight, you can call me by my name. So I'll respond to all of it, because I'm used to being called all of it, so it doesn't really matter.
Alright. Some people prefer certain things.
All the same to me. It's just names. I can tell who's talking to me or not.
Sada. Why does that feel like a character that was created by Nobuo Uematsu?
Probably because it was.
Several bosses. You doing alright? You alive? I'm thankful for that. So that was pretty good. Nice. One adorable foodie. the dog? Is that winning at success? Yeah, I know. Metal, I want to say thank you. Appreciate you for helping me and playing a little bit with each other.
Yeah.
My new friend, Metal Goose, from the other night. Anthony was supposed to join us, but I'm going to guess he forgot. And then when I just messaged him just a bit ago, he's like, I'm playing a card game with some people.
Wage war on an
All
empty
right,
stomach,
cool.
so eat up.
Basically, fuck you too, bitch. I'm surprised you woke up.
I'm gonna go for about an hour.
Did you say something when I walked by?
Yeah.
I thought I heard you, but I could not tell.
Beep, beep,
So
beep,
I didn't want to wake you up if you were sleeping. Right. But yeah, no, thank you, Metal. I appreciate you. I hope we can do this again.
Absolutely.
I want to thank everyone for being here, whether you're here for 5 seconds, 5 minutes, or 5 hours. Your support is greatly appreciated and needed. Please follow me on my socials: Twitch, Twitter, Discord, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Everything's linked below. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Be safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. 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 Good.